Hey guys, this is a troubleshooting video if you have a leak down the front of the bolt kit on a shocker amp marker. One way to tell is with the marker having no hopper or barrel or paint inside of it. You want to go ahead and stick your finger inside the breech with the air source connected, gas the marker up and see if you can feel the leak down the front of the bolt face. What you could do is these quick troubleshooting steps to see if you have any issues with your bolt kit itself. First, you want to make sure the marker is degassed. Do your quarter turn and remove the bolt kit from the back by pulling it outward. Usually, most of your leaks or issues are going to be coming from this portion of the bolt kit, so you want to go ahead and remove the front bolt can and separate the bolt itself from the bolt can by gently pressing out. First O-ring we're going to look at is the inside can O-ring here. This is a size 1770. This O-ring actually collects a lot of the lint, dirt, debris, paint, anything like that, just because the bolt rubs against it the entire time while it is cycling. So you want to inspect it, clean it off. If it is bad, you can replace it. Just like so. Apply a tiny bit of grease on it. The next O-rings we're going to look at are on the bolt itself. Go ahead and wipe this off. So we're not worried that much about the 13 on the tip of the bolt. If there is any dirt, debris, lint, paint, anything like that on there, you do want to wipe it off and clean it off. Make sure it has a tiny bit of grease on it, but you do mainly want to be focusing on these two O-rings back here, which if you do have the O-ring update, both would be a size 1670. This bumper O-ring normally doesn't cause any issues with a leak. You just want to make sure that it is clean, just like the front tip, and has no damage. The main O-ring we're going to be looking at here is the sail O-ring on the rear. Once again, it is a size 16. You want to go ahead and make sure it is clean and lubricated. If we do see any issues, go ahead and replace it. To replace it, just do it like so and slide it onto that groove. You then want to make sure these are lubricated, applying a generous amount of lube on these back two O-rings, and I just kind of rub the excess around the actual surface of the bolt kit. The last O-rings we're going to look at are these two size 13s on the bolt guide itself. The front one here on the tip is a size 1390, which is a harder durometer. You want to make sure it is clean and also inspect it for damage. And then the next one is a size 13, just a 70 durometer, a little bit softer. So to replace those, I recommend using an O-ring pick if you have one, especially for the size or for the 19 durometer, 90 durometer, just because it is a little bit harder and more difficult to remove, just because it is a tighter fit. Go ahead and replace if needed. And the 1370. Just like so. And then go ahead and apply grease to both of those. Then go ahead and reinstall by placing the bolt back on and the bolt can and screwing it back together.